From New York City, it's Wendy Williams. Today, she's loud, she's proud, and she's back on the couch. Nancy Grace gives Wendy her take on today's biggest stories. Plus, we're kicking off Wendy's magical Watch and Win sweepstakes, so keep an eye out for the word of the day. And all the latest juicy hot topics. Now, here's Wendy.
Thank you so much for watching today. Thank you, my co-host, for braving the snow and showing up on time. I am doing great. I am still floating from an encounter that I had last night. Ugh. And Lindsay Lohan was denied club access almost all weekend long here in New York. Miley Cyrus has advice for Justin Bieber. And did you watch the Super Bowl? We can touch on that, but mostly let's talk about it more because it's time for Hot Topics. Is anybody still in town from Seattle? Oh, none, they got out of town quick. Well, congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks and everybody in Seattle. Yes? I guess they're not going back to Seattle today, though. It's snowing really bad outside. Like, we got the telephone call 5:30 this morning. The school is closed, so shout out to all the kids at home. You got away with another snow day. I liked Bruno Mars last night at the halftime show. Yeah. He's just enough, you know, just enough of an entertainer where he really pulled that. You pulled that. Oh, good, Bruno. But for me, and I did so many things over the weekend. Oh, Joe Namath. Yeah. I like your fur coat. You know, here's the thing. You know, that's the jersey that I wore, Joe Namath's jersey, on Friday for our last day of Super Bowl. I swear to you, I am not a soothsayer, but I had no idea that Joe Namath was going to be a part of the Super Bowl festivities. And there he went out there, just like back in the day, big, giant fur coat, looking hot. He's 70, you know. Yeah, do we have that throwback photo of him? Let's remind the ladies what that, okay? And he was walking with some girl. I don't know whether it's his permanent girlfriend or who she was. All I'm saying is, all right, Joe Namath. Yeah, all right. So I did a lot of things over the weekend, but the highlight of my weekend actually happened about 2 o'clock this morning. Well, I get the mystery phone call. Prince would like to meet you. You know, I was in bed, but not in deep, and he was at the club, and you know I love the club. So I left around midnight, got to the club. About an hour later, Prince showed up. And he made a beeline for me, not everybody else in the party, like right away. And I thought that, I was like, really? He's our kind of people? You know how there's certain people that you just don't expect they even have a TV, much less, you know, watching, you know, Hot Topics and, you know, our show. We connected like this, okay? So he says, first of all, I asked him for a picture. Now, you know I don't fan out. you know, I don't fan out, but he Wendy'd me. You know what that is? I'm not gonna take the picture, but I'll give you great conversation. He doesn't subscribe to any of that stuff, which I dug about him, so I don't have the picture to show you. Anyway, so he asked me, he walks away about 2 minutes after me meeting him and, you know, some small talk. He walks away and he turns around and looks at me and goes, I was like, so it was Prince, a girl that was with Prince, me and my husband. The four of us go in the room. There's one couch and there's a black chair and everything in the room is black. And the couch was like the size of a love seat. So my husband and I are sitting on the couch and I'm thinking, you know, maybe Prince wants to sit in the chair, you know, because it's Prince. You really don't know how to act. So you just act normal as you could possibly act. So he says to my husband, my husband sat in the chair and left the couch for me and Prince to sit on. And Prince's girl was standing up. Prince comes in the room orchestrating seating. So he says to my husband, all right, well, you get up, come on, you know, sit next to Wendy. And then the four of us were on this love seat. It was so intimate. But I dug it because I'm like, oh my gosh, he's not a germaphobe. He acted very normal. I was fanning out in my mind. Prince, I couldn't believe how regular you are. He loves our show, by the way. Yeah. Thank you, Prince. And I wanted to make sure I remembered everything, so I was only drinking water. And I swear to you, do you know what he said about this show? He said, Wendy, this is your time. Yeah. So I invited him to come over to play. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, no, I'm playing. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be good? No. I invited him to the show, so, you know, he said he'll come. It's so good. I really enjoyed meeting you, Prince. You were really, really nice and so normal. Okay, so, oh, by the way, we talked for about 30 minutes, and towards the end, like I thought he was leaving to go to the bathroom or something like that. Poof, before you know it, after 30 minutes, there's a purple haze and doves flying, and he was gone. So, yeah. Now, Lindsay Lohan was trying to get in the club this weekend to celebrate Super Bowl, but people were denying her left and right. So funny. Do you remember that stolen fur caper? This was the coat in question, remember? Anyway, apparently, Lindsay was trying to get into clubs. There were a lot of A-listers out and about. You know, Paris Hilton was here, and, you know, models were there, and, you know, actors and actresses and stuff, and people were denying Lindsay. Not once, but several times. And they were also making her wait online. Like, the ones that didn't deny her, they're like, well, you stand online. Lindsay, what are you still doing going to the club? Don't you know that the streets are talking? However, I have to say, if I was a club owner, I would definitely want her in the club. You know, just to take camera phone pictures and sell to, you know, Page 6 and TMZ and stuff. Follow her to the bathroom, look between the cracks, see what she's doing. Yeah. Justin Bieber was partying over the weekend. He was actually spotted here in New York at the Leather and Lace party, where he proceeded to pull out his skateboard and start skateboarding on the dance floor. Why didn't somebody just stick their foot out and trip him? Ew. Or spill a drink or something. He's so slippery. Why is he in the club? I want to talk to Nancy Grace about Justin Bieber and some of his behavior. Yeah, she's here, you know. Yeah. And then Miley Cyrus was on Jay Leno and gave some advice to Justin, which is something that I've been saying since forever, and that is, stay out of trouble, you stay in your house. You get one of those houses like Paris Hilton has, and then you add the club and make the party right at your house instead. Well, that's a cute idea, but even more than that, remember Ray J said at one point that he had a house where he lives in, and then a house where he parties, over there across town. I think that's a great idea. Just stay out of the club, Justin. Silly. All right, so it looks like Heidi Klum's ex-husband Seal has moved on. He's got a new girlfriend. I think that this is her. Because we were still debating during Hot Topics, is it the girlfriend or the nanny, right? Nobody's nanny dresses like that. Although that's how Martin used to dress, the security guard, which is why she ended up in his arms, Heidi. Now Martin and Heidi recently split up, but here's Seal coming out of the yeah, that's Martin. Hot. Anyway, here's Seal and his 2 kids and the woman coming out of the grocery store. Everybody looks happy. Everybody's hand in hand. As a matter of fact, it looks like once they get home, she's going to go to the beach. Doesn't she look like she's wearing a little halter? God, and how do you feel about that? Heidi, how does that make you feel to see your daughter so happy with another woman? I mean, you know what I'm saying, kind of, sort of? Like if Seal wanted to squelch that after seeing the cameras, why wouldn't, oh. And the little boy looks happy. Heidi, everybody looks happy, including Seal. He's moved on without you. So you're next, girl. Good luck. Have you heard this song with Rihanna and Shakira? Yeah. You have? You like it? Well, then I don't know why it's number 61 on the Billboard charts, but apparently it is. I'd never heard the song before, but people say that the song is lukewarm and it needed a sexy video to, you know, help it along. And sometimes that works. Well, here's Shakira, 36, and Rihanna. People are saying the video's a little too sexy. It is a little too sexy. I'm an open woman, but that's a lot. It's a lot, right? And I had no idea Shakira was that girl. Or maybe she's not. Maybe she wants some heat with her career. So, you know, that's what it resorts to these days. You have to grind on another woman. I don't know that hot videos really help songs, though, do they? Or maybe they do. You watch them on YouTube and stuff? Yeah. You know, that Drunken Love song, I still don't like the song, but I like the video. You know what I mean? And Beyonce was probably really, that was like genius for her to put all those videos out at the same time as the album came out. But I heard that song in the club over the weekend. I was like, no, this song doesn't fit the club. You know, it's not fast enough or something. Anyway, this video does not make me want to listen to this song. Does this video make you want to listen? What is the song called? Is it about same-sex love? No. Oh, this is just, they're just doing this to be provocative. Oh, I see. What a reach. Never Forget You is the song? Yeah, Can't Remember to Forget You. Okay. You listen to that. Let's move along. Now, Dwayne Wade's fiance, Gabrielle Union, says that she will not fart or use the bathroom in front of her man. Now, I think we've talked about this before on Hot Topics, but let me take a poll. Clap if you fart or use the bathroom in front of your significant other. Clap, wait, hold on. Clap if you would never. You know, it's coming up on 20 years my husband and I have been together. If there's one thing that I could take back, is definitely farting and going to the bathroom. Like, you know, there needs to be some sort of mystery, and he's like seen it all and still loves me, but just the idea, like, we have a toilet and the bidet. Do you know we are I am so nasty because I always feel as though a woman leads the nasty charge, you know? I'm so nasty, I'll sit on the bidet and he's on the toilet, butt naked, just talking about what's going on in the day. No, that's not good. No, that's not good. Gabrielle, I like that. Don't fart or use the bathroom in front of your man. Ugh. Anyway, Kate Hudson is following in her mother Goldie Hawn's footsteps. You know, she says that, you know, when it comes to marriage, listen, she's not sure. She has this fiance, Matthew Bellamy. They've been engaged for 2 years. Normally, I question long engagements like that, except she is Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell's, you know, daughter. Well, actually, her actual father is one of the Hudson brothers, but she's seen Goldie and Kurt be together for all these years. They're probably the best example of let's not get married. We can have kids and let's just do it right. Look at old Kurt. Ooh, he looks good. They look good. They are definitely still smushing. You know, you can tell a couple is still getting it in, these two. Yeah, I like Kate Hudson enough. Her boyfriend is cute. Fiance, forever. Don't get any ideas, but this does work for Kate. But don't you get any ideas. You know what I mean? Like engagements aren't supposed to be for 2 years. Good one, Kate. Over the weekend, was that the saddest about the actor Philip Seymour Hoffman? 46 years old. He was found with a syringe hanging out of his arm in his bathroom in his West Village apartment. And he was supposed to be seeing his children later on that day, and he was apparently a no-show. And that's when somebody, you know, sent to the apartment, and that's where they found him. He'd been dealing with drugs, though, for a long time. It was not a secret. I mean, on and off and on and off. And he finally quit, and then he had a relapse, and they say then he went to rehab this past May, but he was only there for 10 days. So, you know, rest in peace. And, you know, my thoughts are going out to his longtime girlfriend and his 3 children. Really sad. Demi Lovato was recently spotted wearing a ring on the finger. The one finger, in my opinion, that a girl should not soil is this finger, because then you're blocking other guys, or girls, I'm not judging, from wanting to talk to you. You know what I mean? Why do you do that? This is a very special club. When you're in, you're in. When you're out, you're done. But Demi is only 21 years old, and reportedly she's been dating this Wilmer Valderrama for 4 years. So in other words, since she was 16 years old, please don't get married now. Isn't he like he's like 35, right? He's an older guy. But he's really short, so you know, by him being so short, it kind of takes the old away. Now, people have reached out to Demi's reps, and they're denying it's an engagement ring. Then why are you wearing it on that finger? I know, it's probably a favorite ring of hers, and that's the only finger that it fits on. You know how that happens sometimes? All you have to do is get it sized correctly. 21-year-olds don't need to be engaged, though. And they don't need to be getting married, like the olden days, you know. Every time I say that, my Facebook blows up with people who say, Wendy, you don't know what you're talking about. We've been married for 20 years. We've been married for 10 years. I know there are exceptions to the rule. All I'm saying is that in 2014, it is not practical for a 21-year-old girl to be engaged. That's all. We have too many opportunities out here, girls. So Chanel recently debuted what they're hoping is the trend for their spring fashion show. Sneakers and ball gown. Now, let me just say, okay, and they're not letting you buy them separately. It's an exclusive collection, look, around $4,000. You get the gown and you get the sneakers. Now, see, I don't like this one. Show that outfit that I really oddly like. Yeah, not the sneakers, but this right here, right? Isn't there something magical about that cinched waist? And it kind of looks like she could lift her head off and do all this. That is the ugliest outfit I've ever seen. $4,000, why I oughta. Good luck selling that, Chanel. Thank you for reminding me. So I told you on February 1st, if I woke up in the morning and I felt happy with my weight, because you know, as a woman, we go through things where we don't feel good about ourselves sometimes, and it just so happens it was a Saturday. And I told you if I felt good about myself on February 1st, after dialing back and watching what I ate from the holidays, that I was gonna go to Taco Bell and get one of those grilled stuffed nachos. And I did it just the way I told you I would. I'm by myself in the car. There it is. I'm about to go in. I'm by myself in the car. I got a little Diet Pepsi there in the cup holder. I got a little packet of hot sauce because everything needs to be kicked up, except for the grilled stuffed nacho. Ooh, it's cheesy. It's good. Yes, cheesy and good. Thank you, Taco Bell, for that one. Very good. All right, so now we have a very entertaining show for you, everybody. From HLN, the always outspoken Nancy Grace is here. I love to hear Nancy's take on the latest juicy hot topics, plus the legal drama between Joe and Teresa. From what I hear, Nancy says you all are gonna do time. We'll talk about that though. Plus, everybody, I'm gonna show you a part of my thrilling trip to the Walt Disney World Resort, including my visit to the Magic Kingdom, where I got to become a princess with a real princess dress and everything. But up next, everyone, it's time for Celebrity Lookalikes. Let's go far. Time for Celebrity Lookalikes. I love this. Our first Celebrity Lookalike comes from Fred D, who watches The Wendy Show on KTTV in Glendale, California. Fred says that everyone tells him he looks like Adam Levine. So here's the real Adam Levine. Okay. Let's see what Fred's got. Yes. Wow. Clearly, everybody thinks that you do exactly look like Adam Levine. I can't even tell the difference. I can't. All right, our next celebrity lookalike comes from Corey C, who watches our show on WCTX in Hamden, Connecticut. Corey says that he's constantly being mistaken for Bradley Cooper. So let's look at the real Bradley Cooper. Okay, let's look at Corey. Hell yeah. Right down to the pointy vampire teeth on the side. Look, right? Wow, that's unbelievable celebrity lookalike so far. Okay, our next celebrity lookalike comes from Yolanda H, who watches our show on WALA in Mobile, Alabama. Yolanda says that she thinks she looks like Mary J. Blige. It's always sketchy when a person thinks it, right? Well, let's take a look. The real Mary. And now let's look at Yolanda. Yes! Yolanda, that is so good. I would wear the Mary hair and just go with that. Fool people, go in stores, get free stuff, all kinds of stuff. Wow, unbelievable. Okay, is this our final one? Our final celebrity lookalike comes from Ashley J, who watches our show on WITI in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Ashley thinks that her friend Gabriel looks like Pharrell. Okay, well, here's Pharrell. And here's Gabriel. What do you think? Really? I know what it is. The other ones were so good that you expected more from Gabriel. Like, he's got to step his game up. No, all right. Well, how about if we do this to him? Show him the magic. Yeah. All of a sudden, right? I love it. Listen, do you look like somebody famous? Do you want to share with us? I'll put you on TV if it's real good, even if it's real bad. Maybe I will. Look, just because some of you all are delusional. Go to wendyshow.com and send that photo, okay? Up next, everyone, the very outspoken and lovely Nancy Grace is here. Our first guest is one of TV's most respected legal analysts and the outspoken force behind HLN's top-rated Nancy Grace Show. Please welcome back to our show, Nancy Grace. I mean, a couple of pounds.
What happened to your...
Well, my butt, I never had one.
Where'd it go?
It's in the cushions.
It all went right there.
Huh?
It all went right there.
Yeah, exactly. Listen, where are the handcuffs?
Well, okay, let me tell you about my handcuff necklace. About 15 years ago, I was so broke. I was walking through Chinatown, and I saw the handcuff necklaces. And they were $15, and I decided I could not afford $15. And I talked the little lady down to 12, because I'm like, when will I ever find another pair of handcuff necklaces? Word.
You didn't just say word, did you? Nancy, more importantly.
Word to your mother.
See, I can't, you know,
For you.
Oh, these are mine?
That's what my twins say. For you.
Thank you, wow. Thank you, Nancy.
And the money goes to, I'm a Methodist, and it goes to a home for abused children. I mean, bad. Like on a scale from 1 to 10, they take 8s.
Yeah?
Yeah, and they try to help them.
Yes.
And they can live there as long as they want to.
Yeah.
To try to
Nice.
get back into the world
Nice.
and get through high school and all that.
You're such a nice lady. You know,
Don't be telling that.
No, but no. In all the years of me having this show, you're one of the more surprising guests. You know, I thought that you'd be one way, and then you came ready to play. Like, you were such a nice woman. On TV, she's all mean and judgmental, and I watch every night, but that's because you go hard for the criminal justice system. So I expected you to be not as fun, but you are fun. Yeah. You are fun. You are, yeah. Now, let's talk about some of these.
Are you about to say Super Bowl?
No. Why?
Because I watched the nanny cam the whole time, which I tried to bring out here to show you on my iPhone. The twins don't know about it. I'm keeping it till they're 25. And yes, to my husband, they will be with us till they're 25. And I was too busy. I could actually log onto it on the plane and watch them. So
you obsess over your twins.
They got hooked up with some ladies in my mom's little church in Macon, Liberty Methodist, and we were all together watching the Super Doggy Bowl.
Like the Puppy Bowl.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Let's talk about some of these celebrities and the troubles that they're in.
That's at the top of the Empire
twins.
State Building.
Those are the twins. Cute. What are your thoughts on Justin Bieber?
He's like a gnat buzzing around my head. You know, every time I try to do a missing person, Justin Bieber nuts up. Bieber, number one, I don't like this whole concept of you get enough signatures and you can get kicked out of our country.
Okay.
What if they said that about my poor Irish great-great-grandfather who came over here to get something to eat? Okay? What if they didn't like him and kicked him out? I don't like that whole concept
it seems
of
as though the
popularity contest.
Yeah. But
Now, under the law, if you commit an aggravated felony such as murder, rape, aggravated sodomy, blah, 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 you get thrown out, or a crime of moral turpitude where you lie to the feds or something.
is he on a slippery slope to go to jail? Because it seems like
Slippery
people
slope,
have
yes,
it in
to jail.
for him.
Because they may take him like they did Martha Stewart and make him an example. And that is actually, it sounds wrong, and I don't advocate it, but it does send a message to people.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think that Joe and Teresa over in New Jersey at the Housewives are going to be going to jail for these crimes that they are alleged to have committed?
Okay, number one, are we putting the last name out there? Is it Judice this week or Judice?
It depends on how they want you to feel.
It's like Demi and Demi.
Yes.
Okay, it's Judice, I think. Yeah, they're going to jail, and I'll tell you why. Unless one caves on the other, and that would be mommy caving on daddy. That's how that goes down. Because this is what they did. There's no way they can get away from that lavish lifestyle. I mean, $60,000, $80,000 for a birthday party for their child.
We saw it all. So
I mean, in a time when people are begging for jobs, begging. I work 3 jobs, and they're doing that.
So when last we talked
you don't
about
lie
them,
to the feds, Wendy.
No. Well,
just don't say anything.
It's a little
but
late for
don't
them.
lie.
Joe wanted separate trials because that way he didn't have to snitch on her and her on him. But the court system said no separate trials. That's the update. They're going to make them sit in there together. So one will have to.
That was always my theory when I would try felons. I put them all in the same pot and let them stew together. That's the way I like to do it. Now, there's some constitutional issues if they're going to testify against each other, which are called interlocking statements, or if the death penalty is at issue, which it is not in this case.
Somebody's doing some serious
So they're
time.
going to trial together, and they can just sit there like 2 wet cats in a bucket and look at each other.
Are you for the legalization of marijuana?
No,
Just asking.
now you know I am not.
Well, okay.
I am not, and I'll tell you why. When I've never done pot, ever. And the first time I went to a play and arraignment calendar, there's this gorgeous lady, beautiful in blues and handcuffs. I'm like, what'd she do? And she was a stockbroker that you have to take all those tests to become one.
Yeah.
And yeah, like Series 7, blah, blah. And she lost her family, her husband, custody of her children, her job. She can never
Over
go back
a
to that.
joint?
No, she got addicted and she was like cruising around trying to score some pot. Yeah, she lost it all.
So you're against the legalization of marijuana and you never smoked in your life. Do you think that I think I heard you say this, that the users of marijuana are...
You putting words in my mouth. Look, see, she won't say it. She wants me to say it.
Fat and lazy is what she said and can kill people.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this. A,
Nancy.
according to the Department of Health, now if you've conducted studies at home that I don't know about, you can go up against the U.S. Department of Health. But they say, and I trust them, they're scientists, I don't think they're trying to trick me, that cannabis is what is in it.
Cannabis, yeah.
And that slows down your system and it makes you hungry. It also affects your motor coordination, and a lot of studies show your ambition and your connectedness to what's going on around you in the present moment.
Don't you love her? Even if you don't agree with her, she's gonna stay.
I'm
Up
just
next,
telling you.
Nancy and I are gonna go in the audience for a special
just
edition.
Talking about it made me hungry.
Ask Wendy and Nancy. Keep it here. Nancy Grace is staying for our special edition of Ask Wendy and Nancy. So here's our first customer, Nancy. How you doing?
Good morning.
Hi, you guys. My name is Nancy. I've been with my child's father for 9 years. We have a 4-year-old son together. He knows I want to get married, but nothing's going on.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Go ahead.
One,
Uh-oh.
freeze your eggs. Number one. And that way, if you want more children, you don't have to worry about Mr. Right coming along and when he's going to show up.
Is he going to marry her?
I know you don't want to hear this.
He's not going to marry
look
you.
at me.
You're trying.
No. Don't think about it like that. You are not going to marry him.
Oh, wow.
Because he has blown it.
Thank you.
9 years, and it's not the 9 years. The 9 years are not bothering me. What's bothering me, it's been 9 years with him knowing that you want to get married.
And don't have any more kids with him, by the way.
Please don't.
Okay, because kids don't make marriage.
Yeah, and he'll complicate the rest of your life when you do find the right guy. I know that nobody likes change, but I'm telling you, please, you're beautiful, you're articulate, you're smart. Please go find the right man.
Thank you. All right, thank you. All right, hi. How you doing?
How you doing?
Good. How can we help?
Well, my name is Mary. I'm 42. I'm a single mom, and I am raising a 17-year-old daughter who's making a lot of bad choices with boys, partying, drinking. I have to work 3 jobs in order to make all the bills. Do you have any advice on how to keep a better eye on her while I'm working?
Well, Nancy watches her kids from her telephone.
Mine are older. She could dodge it.
But yeah,
If she knows about it.
that's
Word
very
to the
true.
wise. Now, here's the other thing. I advise, just try this. I know you think it's not going to work. Just get her in church. Make her go and attach it to something like you can't drive the car, you can't do this, you can't do that. Of course, physical confrontations don't get you anywhere. The first time I went to John David, he went,
Did it back. Yeah.
you did not, well, I didn't do that again.
I would say if it's not going to be church, then some sort of organization.
Yes.
And also just keep an eye on her and keep the conversation going. Keep talking so she doesn't, lose
Leave.
you. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Nancy Grace, thank you for being here. Make sure that you watch Nancy's show on HLN. It's the Nancy Grace Show, 8 o'clock weeknights, everybody. Up next, I turn into a princess during my magical vacation to Disney World. You don't want to miss it. Welcome back. So today is the start of Wendy's Magical Watch and Win Sweepstakes. All month long, I'm giving away incredible 4-night, 5-day vacations for 4 to Walt Disney World resorts. So, I know. So good. And it's every girl's dream to be a princess. So I set off to find my Disney side at the Magic Kingdom. Magic Kingdom, you know, is one of 4 theme parks at Disney World. So take a look. I'm here and I'm very excited. You know I want to meet some princesses, but first I've got to meet my favorite couple, Mickey and Minnie. Hi! How you doing? Oh, is this for me? Oh, Mickey, Minnie, thank you so much. Oh, how you doing? I love you. Now, I'm gonna hold on to this. However, I made my own. Do you love them? Thank you. I'm looking for the princesses. You all are so cute. Bye. Princesses, my girls. Wow. Snow White.
Oh, hello.
The legendary one.
Why, thank you very much.
I've always wanted to be a princess. Tell me something. What do I need?
Well, that's easy. All you need is a smile and a song.
How you doing? Shout it out.
Ooh, I love that song.
Thank you, me too. Ah, yes, Cinderella.
Hello, princess.
Do you know who you look like?
Oh, who's that?
You look like my friend Deborah Norville from Inside Edition. She's a star in my world.
Oh, how wonderful.
Teach me something.
Would you like to learn how to curtsy?
Yes, please.
Oh, all you do is you put one foot in front of the other. Oh, and your hands just like this. Oh, that's quite lovely.
Thank you.
Oh, you're a natural princess.
Thank you, Cinderella. Hey, girl.
So what I would like to do is I curtsy. I say, hello, how are you doing?
All right, I'll try that.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello. How you doing?
That was very close.
But that's my greeting.
I like it. That'll work.
But since I'm at Disney, I'll do it the Disney way.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hello. How are you doing?
Yes, ma'am. That's right. Great job.
Belle, can you give me a tip?
Oh, absolutely. Why, every princess must know how to dance.
I can twerk.
Well, when we go to the royal ball, we usually dance like this.
That's easy though. Up and back and twirl. If I did this on Dancing with the Stars, I would have won. And now I want to look like a princess, so I'm gonna go get my very own ball gown. So this is the Cinderella Castle Suite. It's decorated in 17th and 18th century motif. The furniture is gorgeous. They do have a very modern jacuzzi though, featuring a Starry, Starry Night theme on the ceiling. But I'm not here for all that. What I really want to look at is my princess gown. Oh my gosh. How perfectly beautiful, pink and poofy and gaudy and sparkly and everything that I love. I'm from Jersey. I'm going to try it on. Don't you love it? Head to toe. Over.
Hello there, welcome,
Jack!
Princess Wendy. It's so nice to see you.
So nice to see you too, Jack. How do I look?
You look divine. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom's new Fantasyland.
What's going on behind that wall, Jack?
Our soon-to-be The Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. It's a rollicking musical roller coaster that actually takes you into the mine, inspired by the film, of course, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
I love it.
Absolutely. Well, let's get you changed. But before you go and spend some family time, would you do us the honor and pleasure of being our first and only special guest star for our Move It, Shake It, Celebrate It street party?
It's a deal.
All right.
Coming to the street and doing our special guest, Wendy Williams. How you doing?
What a day it's been. I feel like the luckiest girl in the world. Make that the luckiest princess in the universe. I'm so comfortable, but it's time for me to take it down even further. Good night, Disney. I'll see you next time. This is so much fun. Now's your chance to feel like a princess. This week's vacation prize includes a super exclusive night stay in the Cinderella Castle Suite, which people don't normally stay there, so that's big. Keep watching for the word of the day, and then log on to wendyshow.com for your chance to enter. Good luck. Up next, everybody, we're gonna reveal our audience eye candy of the day. Is a Wendy Williams Show. How you doing, Diva fan? And I'm giving it today to you, Rhonda.
Thank you.
Yes, this is Rhonda Cardwell, everybody. And she's here from Maryland. You're my audience eye candy of the day. I'm loving your all about business pantsuit.
Thank you, Wendy.
Tell us about your outfit.
My necklace came from TJ Maxx on sale for $20.
Cute.
My Vince Camuto suit was $69 on sale.
Perfect.
And my leopard pumps were $40 at TJ Maxx.
Really cute.
Steve
And
Madden.
I love those are Steve Madden?
Steve Madden.
Good. And I love your hair also.
Thank you.
Well, have a safe drive back to Maryland.
Thank you.
You might need a sleigh.
I know.
Oh, we'll be right back. Keep it here. Not bad for a Monday. I want to thank all my guests, my co-hosts, my studio audience. Thank you so much for being here. Tomorrow, the very funny JB Smoove will join us, plus all the juicy, juicy hot topics you can handle. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time right here on Wendy. Bye.